That one quiet change doesn't just tweak the plot. It reprograms the entire story. Because temptation doesn't feel the same when power isn't taken from you. It's already yours. You're watching Series Critique. I'm Zuri Hayden, and today's update might be the most important shift Your Fault London has made so far. Let's rewind for a moment. The London adaptation of Your Fault has never been afraid to take creative risks. But Season 2 introduces a change so subtle that many viewers didn't immediately realize how much it alters everything. Nick is no longer a law intern navigating someone else's hierarchy, rules, and authority. Instead, he enters Season 2 as a self-made millionaire app developer. Wealthy, independent, and completely in control of his own world. And that single decision quietly dismantles the original temptation framework. In the book version, temptation lives inside imbalance. Nick's danger comes from pressure, power above him, and the fear of consequences he doesn't control. Desire is tangled with obligation. Mistakes feel reactive. But in Your Fault London, that safety net is gone. Nick doesn't answer to anyone. Which means every choice is deliberate. Today's update. Why this changes everything. Season 2 shifts temptation out of office corridors and into the high-stakes tech and business world, where the threats aren't authority figures, they're ambition, ego, and exposure. Success doesn't limit Nick anymore. It expands him. And expansion brings access. Money opens doors. Fame attracts attention. Visibility invites temptation that doesn't force itself. It waits. Fans are already pointing out how this removes the classic power imbalance and replaces it with something far more uncomfortable. Psychological temptation. No one is pushing Nick into compromising situations. He's choosing where he goes, who he lets in, and how far he's willing to cross his own lines. And that makes every misstep heavier. Because when no one controls you, you can't hide behind circumstance. Temptation without excuses. What Your Fault London Season 2 seems ready to explore isn't whether Nick can resist pressure, but whether he can resist himself. This version of Nick doesn't lose because he's trapped. If he falls, it's because he wanted to. And that's where the relationship stakes shift. The rumored arc suggests his love won't be tested by hierarchy or forbidden rules, but by choice. By the attention success attracts. By people who want proximity to power. By situations where loyalty isn't protected by limits. It's exposed by freedom. Love, in this version, isn't about survival. It's about restraint. A different kind of story. If Season 2 fully commits to this change, Your Fault London stops being a story about forbidden workplace tension and becomes something more mature and unsettling. A story about what happens when both people stand on equal ground and still risk losing each other. Because when power, money, and independence remove all excuses, love becomes a mirror. And mirrors are honest. So now the real question isn't just about Nick's temptation. It's this. Does this new version of Nick make his choices more understandable? Or completely unforgivable? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If this breakdown gave you a new perspective, hit like, subscribe, and stay with Series Critique. I'm Zuri Hayden. And I'll see you in the next update, where stories reveal who we really are.